Hey. Alright, y'all. We are going to pour out this candy table. I am so excited. Alright, y'all. So I just did a video on how to measure how much resin you need. And I think I'm going to do 2 pours on the candy table just because how hot it is. It's like 90 some freaking degrees. It is hot. And I don't want it to overheat. Alright, so you know when you're mixing your resin, you're going to scrape your sides, and the reason being is because of those iridescent lines. That's how you mix your resin. That's how you make sure it's mixed. Is you hit them sides and pull it out. I like to do both reverse and forward on my drill. I use it to my advantage. It mixes faster and better. So I like to scrape my bucket. So I like to mix my resin good. Dude, did you guys see the freaking guitar? Hold on, let me show you. I want to show you. How do I flip this around? Hey, look at this. Oh my goodness. What is that? Am I live in 2 places? I shouldn't be. I don't think I am. I should only be here. I think. I'm only here. I don't think I'm in TikTok. I'm not on TikTok. If I am, it's an accident. How long have they been watching me in my shop? Anyways, do you think I can pour a 2-inch deep table with... Fuck no. Or no. No. I'm not gonna hold you up though. I've done it. And there is a way. There is a way. It cannot be clear though. Okay? It cannot be clear. It's gonna have to be opaque, which is like you can't see through it. Solid color. You can do it though. So what you're gonna do, you like that? Thank you. So to pour a 2-inch, why do you want to do that? First of all, is it just that you have the resin and you, like, did you buy the wrong resin and you don't want to waste it? Can you guys hit the like button, please? It takes 2 seconds. Can you do that for me? I don't usually ask for that, but on YouTube, I'm trying to figure out how this works because I want to do YouTube more than I want to do anything else. Lily, did you just buy the wrong resin and then you don't want to waste it? You like it over here? Why? Why do you like it over here? As compared to where? TikTok or Facebook? Where do you watch me? Okay, so I'm going to ask you a couple questions. Your tabletop resin, what brand is it? Two inches in the middle of a table. Is it 2 inches wide, 2 inches thick? How deep is it? Because the whole thing's gonna matter. Like, if you're doing a 1 inch by 2 inch, I still wouldn't use a tabletop resin. Are you doing a river? So you're using... Oh, yeah, what's good, what's good, what's good? Okay, are you filling in like a crack or something, or is the 2 inches a river? Because when you use... So, is it Promise Epoxy tabletop resin? 2 inches wide, 2 inches thick. If you want to make it work, do it in layers, okay? You're still going to have an exothermic reaction, but it's going to be less, and it could prevent your table from breaking and cracking. I promise it's not going to be clear, so I wouldn't even try that. But if it's colored, you could probably break it up into like 1/2 inch pours. That's what I would do. When I was just starting out, I didn't know anything about resin, and I did it. I was honestly, to be 100 with you, I was scared of casting resin. I was so scared of it. I don't know why I was scared of it. It took me like a year and a half, about a year. It took me about a year to use it. I swear to God. It took me like a year. Alright, I think we're almost done. So wait. Okie doke. Alright, I'm going to clean my paddle off. And then I'm going to set you guys up over there. Alright. Okie doke. Let's do the candy table. You see my new toy? I picked that up by myself, yo. I picked that up all by myself. Ooh, my girl was like, I told her before she left for work, I was like, babe, I might need your help to get the bandsaw stood up. Because you gotta put the base together first. Yes. Casting resins. Thank you. Step your game up, bro. Okay. So, casting resin is deep pour resin. This is a tabletop resin. I don't pour this shit over a 1/4 inch. I don't do it. I've done it. I don't do it anymore. Because what happens is when it shrinks, when it has the exothermic reaction, it becomes brittle. And if you're putting as much work and money into a table, it's like... When you buy casting resin, it's not even 50 cents. It's, what is it, like 20-some cents an ounce. And a 2x2, you could probably get a small kit for that. You can make it work, but there's risks that you take with it. It becomes brittle. The adhesion isn't as good because it cures so fast, it doesn't penetrate through the wood. There's a lot of things that's gonna change when you don't use the right product for the job, but it can be done. I'm not gonna say it can't. I've got tables that I did 4.5 years ago. I didn't know what casting resin was, and I did layers, and I made it happen, and it worked. but I wouldn't do it anymore. Okay? Alright, I'm going to flip you all around and we're going to pour this table real quick. Woohoo! Cup of tea, that's exciting. Alright, I'm going to get my phone, my other phone unlocked because my client wants to see this poured. Yes, I love my toys. I saved up for that bandsaw. It's, man, it's a struggle. Shit's a struggle right now. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm trying. Okay, I'm gonna move y'all over a little bit. Right there. I'm gonna move this camera over a little bit. Is it, what list did you put the plastic under? Mold making. It's under mold making and supplies, or mold supplies and making. I think it's mold making and supplies. Pretty sure that's what it was. Okay, ready? Okay, I'm just going to, I like to get that little last mix in. I'm not filling this up all the way because it's 90 some degrees over here right now, and I don't want to, I got a fuzzy in here. Look at the dandelion fuzz. Is there any more in here? This is a custom order. I can show you guys my my ammo rolling tray as well. You're welcome. How many ounces is that? This is 120 ounces. I need 170. I'm not going any deeper than this with the first pour though because it's hot as hell. And I don't want problems with my pour. So tomorrow morning I'll come in here and do another layer. But right now, it's hot. It's hot out here. It's so hot out here. I hope these nerds don't float. Alright, ready? Let's do it. So, here we go. This is 120 ounces. The reason I mix as much as I do is because look at all the resin that's left in here. And if you don't take the time to mix it right, you can't scrape your bucket. You can, but then you're gonna get unmixed resin in your pour. It's gonna be cloudy. It could have problems curing. So I always take the extra time just to mix. I did a video and I intentionally whipped a shit ton of air into my mix just to see how Promise Epoxy held up. And let me tell you, it turned out clear as hell. Look at that. Look. Alright, so right now there's a bunch of bubbles in here. It's okay. In about 10-15 minutes, they will all be cooked, like they'll all be gone, and the pour will be completely transparent. About 10 minutes. You can see all the bubbles. That is okay. That is a-okay. One thing that I do though is when I do this right here, look at, there's gonna be like bubbles under here. Hold on, I just make sure that there's not, because I know that there is. See? Right there. Look, when I push here, I get a bubble here. There it is. Look, the nerd pops out. That's funny. Get out of there. Alright. This is why I came on here. I just wanted to show you guys the pour. Look at, watch. Pushing air out of the boxes. And under here, there's going to be a big old bubble. Oh, gotcha. You can do it. This is what I do. So for the stuff like the tabletop resin, keep it. Like, it's okay to have extra resin. Is this what you do? Do you do this to make money? The reason I say that is because, like, if you've ever seen under my workbench, you know I got a shit ton of resin, right? Don't judge me. That's not even my casting resin. That's not my casting resin. My casting resin is in here. Okay? So this is my casting resin. The resin under there is just stuff that I use up when I really don't, like, I'm not pressed about clarity, transparency, and just certain things, okay? So I just keep those resins because when I can, I use them. So what I do with the tabletop resin is the color down here under is tabletop resin. This is tabletop resin. The skateboard, the bottom, the red and the black is tabletop resin. Tabletop resin. The blue, tabletop resin. The blue, tabletop resin. Tabletop. This is not. Yeah, my first pour is usually always tabletop resin. Yep. So there's ways to use it up. There definitely is. I just wouldn't go over a 1/4 inch. I do the bottom of my pours at a 1/4 inch, and I still have an exothermic reaction. It still gets hot as hell. I'm still pushing the limits because tabletop resins aren't meant to go over 1/8 of an inch. But like I said, you can do it. It's just it's gonna do some stuff. All right, guys, I'm out. I gotta go Work on a couple other things that I need this phone for. I just wanted to get on here. What kind do you have cut? What kind do you have cut? Huh? What kind of cup do I have? I don't understand. Message me. All right, you guys. I'm out.